Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you to address a principle that, if embraced, can transform the way we live, the way we lead, and the way we carry our burdens. I want to speak about a simple but profound truth. There is power in silence, a power that many of us often overlook in our fast-paced world of constant communication and noise. We live in an era where it seems as though everyone is sharing every detail of their lives, and in this environment, it becomes easy to forget the strength that comes from keeping things to yourself. However, when you tell people your problems, you open the door to judgment, opinions, and distractions. You allow others to influence the way you see your own challenges. While well-meaning, those who listen may offer sympathy, advice, or even solutions that may not align with your true needs or vision. The more you speak about your struggles, the more you risk reinforcing a narrative of defeat, one that others may internalize as well. This is why silence becomes a powerful tool in facing life's challenges. The act of keeping your problems to yourself is not about hiding them or denying their existence. It is about preserving your energy and focus for solutions, not for dwelling in the difficulties. When faced with an issue, many of us instinctively look for external validation, seeking reassurance that our challenges are valid or that others understand our pain. Yet this external validation can quickly become a crutch. The moment we share our struggles with others, we can unintentionally begin to internalize their perspectives, which may not always be helpful or conducive to our growth. In fact, it is easy to become trapped in a cycle of seeking sympathy or approval, reinforcing our sense of helplessness, rather than recognizing the inner strength we possess to overcome what we face. The power of silence, on the other hand, is a call to focus. By choosing not to vocalize your struggles, you direct your attention inward toward finding your own answers, your own solutions. There is a certain clarity that emerges when you take a step back from the noise of others' opinions. When you are not constantly speaking about your problems, you create space for the answers to emerge. Often, solutions to challenges are not found in the opinions of others, but in the quiet moments of reflection, where we allow our own thoughts and intuition to guide us. Silence also protects you from the danger of distraction. In a world where it is easy to get caught up in the lives of others, constantly seeking advice or reassurance from people around us, we risk losing focus on what truly matters. The more you talk about your problems to others, the more you dilute your energy. You divert your attention away from what you need to do to resolve the situation. Instead of using your time and focus to solve the issue, you end up rehashing it with others, sometimes not even fully processing it yourself. This constant external dialogue pulls your energy away from the inner work needed to move forward. Moreover, silence cultivates personal empowerment. When you stop telling people your problems, you take ownership of your situation. You stop giving away your power to others by allowing them to dictate how you should feel or react. This does not mean that you must face your challenges alone, but rather that you trust yourself enough to navigate through them with your own wisdom and strength. You stop looking for others to make decisions for you or tell you how to feel about your circumstances. You are the one who knows best what you need, and by keeping your struggles to yourself, you honor your own judgment. It is in silence that we find our true strength. Silence does not mean weakness or isolation. It is in these quiet moments of introspection that you connect with your own resilience. You begin to realize that you are far more capable of overcoming obstacles than you may have originally believed. In silence, you learn to trust your inner voice, to trust your own sense of direction. This empowerment leads to action, for when you are quiet, you can hear the voice of clarity within you that propels you forward. We all face challenges, difficulties that test us, stretch us, and sometimes leave us feeling weary. But it is in the midst of these struggles that we discover our true potential. We become stronger not by sharing our problems with others, but by taking them head-on, quietly, and with purpose. When we stop telling people our problems, we stop seeing them as obstacles and begin to see them as opportunities for growth. So I challenge you today, embrace silence in the face of your struggles. Use it as a tool to focus your energy on the solutions rather than the problems. Allow yourself the space to reflect, to grow, and to trust in your own ability to navigate life's challenges. When you stop sharing your difficulties with others, you reclaim your power. And in that power, you will find the strength to overcome anything that comes your way. As individuals, we must come to understand that every challenge we face is a test not of our circumstances, but of our character. Life is full of ups and downs, and while it may seem easy to look for external solutions or seek comfort from others when things go wrong, true growth occurs when we take full responsibility for our lives and our situations. When you constantly share your problems with others, you are, in a sense, relinquishing your power. You are giving away your authority to control your own life, your own responses, and your own future. The moment you stop telling others your problems, you step into the arena of self-responsibility, where true transformation begins. Taking responsibility for your own challenges is not about denying the reality of your struggles or pretending that everything is fine. Rather, it is about recognizing that the power to change your situation lies within you, not in the hands of others. It is easy to fall into the trap of blaming external factors, circumstances, people, or even fate for the difficulties we face, but this approach only keeps us stuck in a cycle of helplessness. We cannot change the world around us until we change the way we view ourselves within it. When you assume responsibility for your challenges, you empower yourself to take the necessary steps to overcome them. You stop seeing yourself as a victim of circumstances and begin to see yourself as the master of your destiny. By choosing not to share your problems with others, you stop looking for someone else to fix your situation. You stop waiting for the perfect solution to fall into your lap or for someone to come to your rescue. Instead, you start looking inward, acknowledging your own strengths and resources. It's in these moments of quiet introspection that you discover the tools you already have at your disposal to solve your problems. The truth is, you already possess everything you need to succeed. Whether it's resilience, creativity, or determination, these qualities are built within you. But they can only come to the surface when you stop relying on others for solutions and begin to trust in your own capabilities. When you take responsibility, you also take ownership of your growth. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for development. It is easy to focus on the frustration of a problem and become consumed by the desire for it to go away. But true growth is not about avoiding difficulty, it is about learning from it. Life's challenges are not roadblocks, but stepping stones. When you embrace responsibility, you begin to understand that every difficulty you encounter is there to teach you something valuable. Whether it's patience, perseverance, or problem solving, each obstacle presents a lesson that can propel you toward becoming the person you were meant to be. Moreover, self-responsibility requires that you acknowledge your own power. We often give away our power when we constantly seek the validation or approval of others. When we share our problems with people, we are looking for confirmation that we are justified in our feelings, or that our situation is as difficult as we perceive it. But the moment we stop relying on others for this validation, we begin to recognize that we don't need anyone's permission to be who we are or to face what we must face. We become our own sources of strength. This is where true empowerment lies, when you no longer need to seek approval but instead trust your own judgment and take the steps necessary to move forward. In this process, it's also important to remember that taking responsibility is not about perfection. It's not about having all the answers or being able to resolve every problem on your own immediately. It is about understanding that the journey is just as important as the destination. By choosing to step into responsibility, you embrace the reality that setbacks and challenges are a natural part of life's progression. You will not always have the solution right away, and that is okay. What matters is your commitment to finding it, your determination to keep going, and your belief that you have the strength to overcome anything. When you take responsibility for your life and your challenges, you start to operate from a place of confidence and inner peace. You stop feeling at the mercy of others or of life's circumstances. Instead, you stand firm in the knowledge that you are the author of your own story. You don't have to wait for permission to succeed, to change, or to grow. You simply need to take the first step, trusting that every choice you make will move you closer to your goals. So I encourage you to stop telling people your problems and instead take full ownership of your life. Face your challenges with courage and confidence, knowing that you have everything within you to navigate through them. Recognize that growth comes not from avoiding the difficulties of life, but from taking responsibility for how you respond to them. By doing so, you will not only overcome the obstacles in your path, but also become a stronger, more resilient person, ready to handle whatever comes next. When we share our problems with others, what we are often seeking is validation. We want someone to tell us that our struggles are real, that our feelings are justified, and that we are not alone in what we are experiencing. It's a natural human instinct to seek comfort and understanding from those around us, but there is a danger in relying too heavily on others for validation. While it is important to have a support system, external validation should never be the foundation of our self-worth or the driving force behind our actions. In fact, constantly seeking validation can undermine our confidence and hinder our personal growth. We live in a world where opinions and judgments are plentiful, and it's easy to get caught up in the desire to be understood, to have our experiences mirrored in the eyes of others. However, the reality is that no one can truly understand the depth of your journey as you can. Your struggles are uniquely yours, shaped by your experiences, your values, and your goals. When you seek external validation, you give others the power to shape how you view your challenges and yourself. Others may offer sympathy, advice, or even criticism, but none of these external perspectives can give you the clarity you need to move forward. You must look within yourself to find the strength, wisdom, and direction necessary to navigate through life's difficulties. External validation can also create an unhealthy dependency. The more we seek approval from others, the more we begin to rely on their opinions to define our choices. This external dependence diminishes our ability to trust our own judgment and can leave us feeling uncertain or insecure when others don't offer the support we expect. In some cases, it can even lead us to make decisions based on what we think others want us to do, rather than what is best for us. When you stop seeking validation, you take back your power. You stop waiting for others to affirm your feelings or decisions. Instead, you trust in your own instincts and make choices based on your personal values and long-term vision, not on the fear of being judged or misunderstood. Another danger of constantly seeking validation is that it keeps us stuck in a cycle of emotional dependency. When we are constantly seeking reassurance from others, we risk becoming emotionally entangled in their responses. If someone doesn't validate us the way we expect, we may feel rejected, dismissed, or unsupported, which can lead to unnecessary stress and frustration. This emotional dependency can drain us, leaving us feeling powerless and overwhelmed. Instead, by learning to trust ourselves and validate our own experiences, we free ourselves from this emotional roller coaster. We develop the inner strength to move forward, even when others may not fully understand or agree with us. We begin to realize that our self-worth is not determined by the opinions of others, but by our own self-acceptance and belief in our purpose. Seeking external validation also diverts our focus from the real work of personal growth. The more time we spend sharing our problems with others, the less time we devote to finding solutions. When you are constantly looking outside for reassurance or sympathy, you become distracted from the important work of solving the issue at hand. Solutions do not lie in the opinions or comforting words of others, they lie within you. By choosing not to share your problems with others, you redirect your focus to finding the right path forward. You give yourself the space and clarity to look at your challenges objectively and to find the best course of action, free from the influence of outside distractions. It's important to understand that validation from others does not lead to lasting change or true peace. While a sympathetic ear may provide temporary relief, it does not resolve the underlying issue. The key to real transformation is found in self-validation. When you validate your own feelings and experiences, you empower yourself to take action, make decisions, and move forward with confidence. Self-validation means recognizing your own worth, acknowledging your own emotions, and trusting your own wisdom. It means understanding that you are capable of handling your challenges, regardless of whether others agree or approve. When you stop seeking validation from others, you create space for self-reflection and growth. You begin to develop a deeper connection with yourself and your inner voice. Instead of looking to others for approval, you learn to trust your own judgment and find peace in the knowledge that you are making the best decisions for yourself. This shift in perspective allows you to become more independent, more resilient, and more focused on your personal growth and goals. You no longer need external validation to feel validated or worthy. You find your strength in knowing that you are enough just as you are. In conclusion, while it's natural to seek understanding and support from others, we must learn to stop seeking validation from external sources. External validation can cloud our judgment, weaken our confidence, and keep us stuck in a cycle of emotional dependence. The true key to personal growth and transformation lies in self-validation, recognizing our own worth, trusting our own decisions, and believing in our ability to handle whatever comes our way. When we validate ourselves, we empower ourselves to move forward with clarity, purpose, and strength. There is a unique and often underestimated strength that comes from isolation. In a world where we are encouraged to constantly network, share, and seek collaboration, the idea of finding strength in solitude may seem counterintuitive. Yet, it is in those quiet, solitary moments that we often find the greatest clarity and the deepest resilience. It is in these moments that we truly come to understand who we are, what we are capable of, and what we must do to move forward. The danger of constantly seeking others' help or leaning on their support is that it can keep us from discovering the power that lies within us. Isolation does not mean loneliness or abandonment. Rather, it means creating the space and time for self-reflection, personal growth, and inner strength. When faced with challenges, many of us instinctively turn to others for help or advice. We seek external validation, reassurance, or even assistance, thinking that we cannot navigate our difficulties alone. While having a support system can be valuable, it is crucial to recognize that not all problems require the input of others. Often it is in the solitude of our own minds that we can hear the quiet, guiding voice that leads us towards solutions. By depending too much on others, we risk losing the opportunity to tap into our own inner resources, to discover the depths of our own strength, and to develop the confidence we need to rise above our challenges. Solitude provides the space for reflection and introspection. It is in the moments of quiet that we are able to truly assess the situation we face without the noise and distractions of the outside world. When we are alone, we are forced to confront our fears, our doubts, and our weaknesses. It is in these moments of vulnerability that we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves. We come face to face with our emotions, our motivations, and our true desires. This self-awareness is crucial for growth, as it allows us to see not only the obstacles we face, but also the strengths and qualities within us that will enable us to overcome them. The act of confronting our challenges alone also builds resilience. When you stop seeking validation or solutions from others, you are forced to rely on your own abilities to find a way forward. This process of self-reliance is empowering. Every time you face a challenge without external help and find a solution, you strengthen your belief in your own capabilities. The more you prove to yourself that you can handle difficulties on your own, the more confident and capable you become. You begin to realize that you are far stronger than you initially thought. It's easy to forget our own resilience when we constantly rely on others, but isolation brings that resilience to the surface, helping us to see that we are more than capable of facing life's obstacles. Moreover, solitude encourages personal accountability. When we share our problems with others, we often seek someone else to share the burden, to offer advice, or to help us make decisions. While well-intentioned, this can sometimes weaken our sense of personal responsibility. When we are alone, we cannot pass the responsibility for our actions, choices, or solutions to someone else. We must own our decisions and take full accountability for the outcomes. This accountability is an essential part of personal growth. It teaches us to trust ourselves, to make choices with confidence, and to accept the consequences of our actions, whether good or bad. This ownership of our lives and our choices is what enables us to grow and evolve. Isolation also fosters a deeper connection with our own intuition. When we are constantly surrounded by others, we are often bombarded with opinions, advice, and distractions. These external voices can drown out our own inner guidance. In solitude, however, we create the space for our intuition to emerge. Our inner voice is not always loud or obvious, but it is always present. It is in the quiet moments that we are able to hear it, to recognize its guidance, and to trust it. This connection with our intuition is vital, as it allows us to make decisions that are in alignment with our true desires and our deeper sense of purpose. The strength gained through isolation is not about being completely self-reliant or avoiding the support of others altogether. It is about understanding that, ultimately, we are the ones who must rise above our challenges. Others can support us, guide us, and offer their wisdom, but the real work of overcoming difficulties and transforming our lives happens within us. Isolation allows us the space to develop our own answers, to trust our own judgment, and to build the resilience needed to continue moving forward. Finally, the strength that comes from isolation is a quiet strength. It is not always loud or visible to others, but it is steady and unwavering. It is the strength that allows us to keep going when no one is watching, to persevere when others might give up. It is the strength that comes from knowing who we are, knowing what we are capable of, and trusting in our ability to overcome any obstacle. When we stop telling people our problems and instead embrace the solitude of self-reflection, we discover a deeper, more enduring strength within us, a strength that will carry us through even the most difficult times. In conclusion, isolation is not something to fear, but something to embrace. It is in the solitude of our own thoughts that we discover our true strength, resilience, and capacity for growth. It is in these moments of reflection and self-reliance that we come to understand who we really are and what we are capable of. Through isolation, we gain the confidence and clarity to face our challenges head-on and to trust in our ability to overcome them. The power lies within us, and it is through isolation that we learn to tap into it. One of the most empowering realizations we can have is that we are the architects of our own success. We often look to others for answers or guidance, thinking that the key to overcoming our challenges lies in the advice or support of those around us. But the truth is, the power to change, grow, and succeed lies within us. When you stop telling others your problems, you stop allowing them to dictate your journey and take full responsibility for your own life. You stop relying on the validation or approval of others and instead start trusting your own judgment, your own wisdom, and your own vision. By taking ownership of your challenges, you tap into a powerful force, your own inner strength. It's easy to look at others and think that they have the answers, that they've figured out the right path, or that they know better than you. But no one knows your life, your dreams, or your obstacles better than you do. When you constantly turn to others for help or advice, you risk losing sight of your own vision. You allow the noise of other people's opinions to cloud your judgment, and you stop listening to the voice inside of you that knows what is best. However, when you choose to take full responsibility for your life and your challenges, you reclaim your power. You trust your instincts and begin to navigate your journey with confidence and clarity. Taking responsibility for your own life means recognizing that you have the ability to shape your own destiny. Too often we blame external factors, our circumstances, our upbringing, the people around, the obstacles we face. But when you stop looking outward and start looking inward, you realize that you have the ability to change your perspective, to alter your responses, and to take control of the direction your life is heading. Every challenge, no matter how difficult, becomes an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Instead of feeling defeated by life's obstacles, you begin to see them as stepping stones on your path to success. This shift in mindset is powerful because it leads to action. When you take full responsibility for your problems, you stop waiting for someone else to fix them. You stop procrastinating, and you stop making excuses. You understand that the solutions to your problems are within your grasp, but they require action, persistence, and determination. It's easy to feel stuck when you are constantly seeking external validation or approval. You may find yourself in a loop of waiting for the right advice or the right moment to act. But when you stop looking to others for answers, you free yourself from that cycle and take the first step towards solving your own problems. You realize that action is the key to progress, and you stop waiting for permission or for the perfect circumstances to move forward. Moreover, taking responsibility for your own life means accepting that you will face setbacks, failures, and obstacles along the way. Life is not a smooth path, and the road to success is rarely linear. But when you own your journey, you also accept that failure is a part of it. Instead of viewing setbacks as roadblocks, you see them as lessons, as opportunities to learn and grow. When you take responsibility for your challenges, you stop fearing failure and start embracing it as an inevitable and necessary part of the process. Every failure brings with it valuable insights that can help you improve, refine your approach, and move closer to your goals. Taking responsibility also means that you stop comparing yourself to others. In a world where comparison is rampant, it can be easy to feel like you are falling behind or that others are more successful or more capable than you. But when you take full responsibility for your life, you stop measuring your progress against others. You focus on your own journey, on your own goals, and on your own growth. You realize that your success is not dependent on how others are doing, but on your own effort and determination. This shift in mindset allows you to stay focused on what truly matters, your own progress and your own success. Another powerful aspect of taking responsibility is the sense of fulfillment and peace it brings. When you stop relying on others for validation and begin to trust your own instincts, you feel more at peace with yourself. You no longer feel the need to seek approval or reassurance from those around you. Instead, you become your own source of confidence and strength. This sense of internal validation is much more lasting and powerful than any external validation could ever be. It gives you the courage to take bold steps, to make decisions that are aligned with your values, and to move forward with conviction. Furthermore, taking responsibility for your life allows you to become a better leader, not just for others, but for yourself. Leadership is not just about guiding others, it's about taking ownership of your own life and showing others the power of self-discipline, accountability, and resilience. When you demonstrate these qualities in your own life, you inspire those around you to do the same. You become an example of what is possible when you take full responsibility for your journey, and this inspires others to step into their own power and take control of their lives. In conclusion, when you stop telling people your problems, you take full ownership of your life. You stop seeking validation from others and instead trust in your own wisdom and judgment. This shift in mindset empowers you to take action, face challenges head-on, and embrace failure as a learning opportunity. You become the architect of your own success, shaping your destiny with determination and confidence. By taking responsibility for your own life, you not only transform your own journey, but also inspire those around you to do the same. The power to succeed lies within you, and when you take full ownership of your challenges, you unlock your true potential. In conclusion, the journey of personal growth and success is a deeply individual one, and it begins with the decision to stop telling others your problems. By choosing not to share every challenge and obstacle, you reclaim your power, responsibility, and the confidence to face life's difficulties on your own terms. In doing so, you unlock a wealth of strength, resilience, and wisdom that lies within you. You stop seeking validation, stop relying on others for solutions, and begin to trust in your own ability to overcome whatever comes your way. Every challenge becomes an opportunity for growth, and each setback teaches you valuable lessons that shape your path forward. Taking responsibility for your own life allows you to build the internal fortitude needed to succeed, regardless of external circumstances. It fosters independence, deepens your connection with your inner wisdom, and enables you to move through life with clarity and conviction. This journey of self-reliance doesn't mean you reject the support of others, but rather it means you stop giving others the power to dictate your path. You trust yourself to make decisions, learn from mistakes, and ultimately shape your own destiny. So I encourage you to embrace your inner strength, take ownership of your challenges, and step forward with confidence, knowing that the answers and solutions you seek are already within you. The greatest power you can have is the trust and belief in yourself. And once you stop looking outside for answers, you'll discover that you are more than capable of conquering any obstacle life presents. Your potential is limitless when you stop sharing your problems and start taking responsibility for your journey.